of the biggest questions I get in self-defense with a stick or a cane is what happens if he grabs the stick and tries to pull it out of your hands. First off, if you're holding it away from your body, we're gonna get in a tug of war, and whoever's strongest or whoever's luckiest is gonna win the stick and beat the other person with it. So he's gonna lock his hand to his hip, and then he's gonna turn his shoulders and his hips away, and then bring it through, and it's going to break through my grip. Now, both hands are here. He makes a big circle, big circle. My hands, there's no way I can stop that. He has to come around and push straight down. Now, the second thing that you can do, if that doesn't work, is by taking a step with the back hip, and you've got to take a step with your hip, not with your foot. So your hip moves and takes that step, and he's going to take his back hand and he's going to bring it like a punch right across the side of my jaw, and he's going to break my grip. So if I'm holding really tightly and really strong, the first technique doesn't work, he can take a step and push, and it's going to go right through his face for self-defense. In this position, he's holding it with one hand. The other hand always is going to come up. You're going to have this in front of the body and open. The purpose of this hand is if they throw a punch, you want to be able to stop that. From this position, he can get the hand on there very quickly, and that's what he's going to do when I grab it with two hands. So we're starting in this position. I come up, he said back up. He's using a verbal command, don't come any closer. I grab it aggressively. He's going to get this locked to his hip quickly. As long as the cane is locked to his hip, if I pull, now I'm pulling against his entire body weight. Let me have you let go of that for a second. Just hold the cane, but not against the body. So from here, if he's holding with two hands and he's not there, now we're playing tug of war, and it's whoever's stronger is going to win, or whoever's faster. If he holds it against his hip, now I'm pulling against his body, and he can bend his knees a little bit, and he can lock himself in place. Now, from this position, I'm pulling in this direction to try to rip the cane out of the hand to beat him with it. And he's going to let me have it by stepping in just a little bit. And as soon as he feels that resistance in, because I'm pulling it in, he's going to turn away and then back around in a circle. So he's making a spiraling motion with his cane. So he's going to turn away and then back in, and it's a very small circle. The smaller the circle, the better. He can even go that way first, and he can then turn around this way and compromise my grip this way. Now my wrists are locked here. He can stick that crook straight into the face, and he'll break everything right in the center of my face. He's gonna break my nose, my eyes, my teeth are gonna come out, and gonna bleed, all for self-defense. So from this position, his other hand is up, I grab it, he's gonna quickly get the other hand on it, lock this to his body, push into, or let me have it a little bit, and then turn one direction. And if I'm fighting this way, he's gonna go back the other way. So he has to practice and know if I go this way, he's gonna go that way. If I start to resist him this way, he's gonna go that way. If you've ever played judo or done jiu-jitsu or wrestled like I did, it's the same basic principle. Wherever he's going, you're gonna go with him for a little bit, and then you're gonna try to change directions a little bit. And if it doesn't work this way, try this way. If it doesn't work this way, go that way. You gotta go back and forth, but one way is gonna work. Once my hands are compromised here, he can either push it straight down, stick the cane into the middle of my body by stepping. He can take that backhand punch against my face. He can take this part up into between the groin. He can take the crook if he wants, shove that up in the groin. He can take it over the top, rip everything off for self-defense. I grab it like this. He's gonna put his hand in the middle, and he's gonna turn sideways. Now again, it's the same basic principle. If I grab it, my intention is to pull it out of his hands. So he's gonna let me have it coming this way, and then while my energy is going this way, he's going to change directions, and he's gonna turn it sideways. So from here, he turns sideways. If that doesn't work, he can rip it back the other way. And you can see in this position, my hands are crossed, so are his a little bit, but mine are compromised, his are not. From this position, he can either take another step with that back foot, continue to turn it the other way until my hands come off. Or if we're in this position, he can turn it straight up, and then now my grip is compromised here. This hand isn't doing much here. I was pulling this way. He's gonna push this into my face. That breaks my grip even more. He can stick this up under my chin or into the throat, or he can take this back hand and pull this back to his body while he jams this vertically straight up into my body. Now the crook is coming up either into his groin or into the solar plexus or up under the chin for self-defense. So if I grab him while he's horizontal, he turns it vertical, slams the front side straight down toward me, pushes it up into my chin, or it can bring that backside around again for another vertical strike, striking in the face. Those are just two ways you can keep him from taking the cane away from you and beating you with it. I can still go in with this strike. You might get hit while you're defending yourself. Don't be afraid and keep fighting. Remember, the fight's not over till you win. It's for self-defense. In this video, you're gonna learn how to defend yourself with a walking stick or martial arts staff. Grab your martial arts staff or your walking stick and follow me. Kellen is also a weapons instructor, so I've asked him to help me demonstrate. And I'll be using this Japanese Jo, which is a shorter martial arts staff. It's not as long as that bow, which sits above my head a little bit. It doesn't matter the size or the length of your stick. If you can use it as a walking stick, it'll work for you. Now, the first thing I want you to think about is get behind your walking stick. You're walking down the trail, or maybe you're walking in the city. You want to get behind it. You perceive a threat. Now you have to defend yourself. He's coming in. You're going to just point your thumb right at his midsection. The left hand is in front of the body. I've made myself smaller by stepping back, creating some distance between him and myself. I point my thumb at the perceived threat. My back hand is going to come down and close firmly over the back part of my staff. Now from this position, if he's close, I just lean a little bit and I hit him. All of the force of my body is concentrated here on the tip. That tip is looking for a soft target, anything you can destroy. It's for self-defense, anything you can break or destroy, eyes, nose, throat, solar plexus, knock his wind out of him, put him on the ground. Once I hit him, if I want to create more distance, I just open this hand a little bit, not take it off, but just loosen it, and it's almost like a pull cue. Remember, I've already hit him here. He's starting to move back. I just extend that a little bit, creating more distance. Now the second strike, it's in my hand. I pull back and I strike. So he's bringing that punch in, he hits me. I can still go in with this strike. You might get hit while you're defending yourself. Don't be afraid and keep fighting. Remember, the fight's not over till you win. It's for self-defense. Going into that punch, I have this staff in, I'm just pushing. I've got a nice solid foundation with my feet. Even if you don't have a lot of mobility, if you use this, maybe this is a cane, he brings that in, he's hitting me in the face. Yeah, that was a good punch. I just put it in, and it's the way that his body's moving that I'm able to turn it. Let's say he's got a street grab going on. I bring this up here, same thing. I'm just using leverage with this staff. Now it's even better if I get it up and I smash him with it as he's coming through. But watch this, here's the third strike. He comes in, we'll give him that street grab. He's got me going and choke me a little bit. Yeah, there you go, you can hear the voice change. He's hitting me here, I'm pushing here, but then look, the back of my staff is ready to come straight in on that strike. Focus on the principles, not the technique so much. The principle is, what can you break or destroy? Aim for those targets with the end of that staff, and you're gonna concentrate all your energy now on that other tip. So I have the first one, I hit him here, that moves him back, makes him mad too, so it punches me straight in my jaw. Hits me kind of hard, smash him here, boom! Bring this up, bring it into the groin. If you can, bring it into the solar plexus, even better, strike him in the face. Now, I've got two bonus techniques for you, and they're both based on grabs. First one is he grabs me by the wrist. Bring this back here, push it up a little bit, and I want to go into, let's let him see that, right here. You can see on my arm right there, that's where all my nerves are. I'm just going to push, this is my left hand, he's holding my left wrist, push down. That's either gonna pull his hand off or it's gonna push him on the ground. He's got me here, same thing on the wrist, push down. You can hold him there. Once you've broken his grip, you break his grip because you change the structure, how he's holding your hand. Now this one, slam in the face. Pull it back, push it through the middle. The whole time he's still holding my wrist. So he's got my wrist, it's here, I can strike him, I can push here, I can strike with that back one. Now the last one, the second bonus. Let's say instead of your wrist, he grabs your stick. If he grabs above, pull it up. You have a lot of leverage here, just push straight down. Slam him here. You wanted to let go that time. He should have hit me harder earlier so that justified the payback. But he grabs the top again. I pull it up here, I can push in, I can also do a turning motion. That twists his arms up. If I keep turning, he's either gonna flip and go with it if I go fast enough, or he's just gonna fall on the ground. Most likely he'll just let go, And what happens if he grabs below my hand? Then I'm gonna take the top of this and I'm going to go the other way. Now look, my hands are in this position, kind of like I'm rowing a boat or doing push-ups. He grabs below, and this is all using leverage. None of this is some super secret ninja, Wing Chun, Kung Fu kind of stuff. This is just basic martial arts principles. He grabs both hands down there. I take my other hand on the top, see my palms facing out. I push down, pull this up. No matter how hard he's holding, now I've got it on his clavicle. All I have to do here, and I'm not gonna do it because it really hurts, is just jam as hard as I can straight to the floor. I can even take this hand off and I can move my hand up and I can add some more force, more leverage, and put them on the floor. So there you have it, some very basic techniques. Let me know in the comment section below what else you want to work on, or what's your favorite technique. Put that in the comment section below and we'll see you on the next video.